I'm going to share with you some of the things that I do as a reseller that aren't thrifting. There's a lot of desk work that goes on here, so stay tuned.
Where the deals just shine. Boss ladies on the grind every single time. From victims to new, they got the fashion view. Step into their world, you feel brand new. Got Gucci, got Prada, got everything you crave. Their passion for fashion is what they bravely gave. Brazil getting strong and the ladies in command. 3 queens Brazil taking over the land.
Good morning, besties. So every day I've been trying to post a video of my progress as far as changing my mindset to be more eBay focused. And one of those changes is that I'm trying to develop a daily routine. So I talk about my little list each day. This changes every week, but I kind of set it up and then I just check off the things. So I thought today I would share with you me doing all the things on the list and kind of talk about how long they take and why I do them. And then in the end, I will share my daily numbers with you. So starting off, it is 8:30 in the morning. I got up about an hour ago, got dressed, showered, ready for the day. And so I'm going to take care of this. So at 9 o'clock, what I do is I listen to the call with Tech and Sports. It gives me like encouragement, motivation to keep going in my business, and just like anything I need to learn and be aware of as I am a full-time student of the eBay business. So first thing on my list is to list 15 because that is our daily goal for the week. Since I didn't list any yesterday, I'm going to try to get 20 done. This is editing, Stephanie. This video has a lot of tedious like desk work that I do. I'm taking you through my list of things that I do today. If you're not interested in that and you want to see what's sold, skip to this time down here, and that is where the numbers are. So be sure to like and follow. So welcome to my List Perfectly screen. If you are not using List Perfectly to manage your inventory, I suggest you give it a try. We've been using it since about late 2021. And so all of our inventory is listed here. I resell with my husband, and he is in charge of photos. So he loads all the photos into List Perfectly and a title that includes the size, any like other information he's feeling like, and then I take it from there. So I'll kind of go through the steps with a few of these, and then you'll see me speed through. Using this process, I listed these 20 items in about an hour. So I'm looking at this Roper button down. And so first thing I do is I do the Google Lens. Doing the Google Lens, I'm able to see if I can quickly find a stock photo. The stock photo, of course, is going to be the photo, but it's also going to have any special name. Like this could be the Roper like patchwork denim shirt, whatever. But if there is, I alter my listing, and also if other people have this listed, I'm going to be able to see two things: what keywords they used as well as how they've priced it. So I go through and I edit the listing, the title. I copy and paste the title into the short description as well, and then I add the details to the item. As you can see, my husband always has a few there for me. But then I go through and kind of jazz it up in my English teacher fashion. And that's it. And then, hold on, we're going to scroll down, and I add the fabric content if I know it. He used to put that in, but it kind of slowed him down, so it's real quick while I'm typing. And I double check all of this because sometimes like he had I forgot what he just had there, but I changed the color. He sometimes doesn't know his colors. But yeah, I edit all of that, and then I copy and paste the title, and then I go and search it in eBay to see what comes up. So this is what I'm doing now. I only started this process a week ago as I started looking at sell through rates on items, because I want to see what I want to price my item competitively on eBay with the others. So I always search it, how many are there, and then versus how many have sold in the last month. If there are not that many there, for instance, there are 10 there and 20 have sold in the last month, then I'm going to price it on the higher end. If there are 10 there and one has sold in the last 9 months, I'm going to price it a little on the bit on the lower end. So it's just how I research the items, um, as I'm listing. I have been researching them as I'm sourcing them as well, but I don't remember all of that. When you pick up, 70 items at a time and you're just looking really quickly at the bins, you don't remember. So I then hurry back. I add in the price. I put our cost of goods. This haul was $1.50. If I can't remember, I just put $2. Then I put what I'm going to price it at, and then I save. And then I do that 19 more times. And after they're all in there, my husband, who is my partner, business partner, he then pushes it out to eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. So the same listing with the same pricing goes out onto all of those platforms on the same day. So that is our listing process. I'm going to speed through the rest so that you can see what else we listed. First thing off the list, done. List 15, but we had to list 20 to make up for yesterday. Next up, I'm going to work on updating the eBay listings on my small eBay store. We have two eBay stores, a larger one that has 1,600 and one that has 300. Don't ask me why we have two, but my husband managed one and I managed the smaller one. The first one I think was one I opened a long time ago for when I did consignment, and it was just consignment items for my consignment customers, but we don't do consignment anymore. Yet we have this like little store and it doesn't do a lot of business, but I want to turn that around as well. So one of the things that I'm doing is repricing all of the items, and my husband is repricing the items in the larger store. Once I'm done with the smaller store, I will then go over to the larger store and work on that as well so that we can start creating sales. I think one of the issues that we don't get a lot of sales on eBay is because we have items priced too high. So I am going to work on that now. So I'll be back and I'll speed it up for you. So the next project that I'm going to work on is going through my eBay and adjusting the prices. So as I look up the items, I'm also double checking that they're listed on List Perfectly and they're listed that they hadn't sold somewhere else, but also that they're listed on the platform. So I'm first starting with this J. Jill top. List Perfectly is giving me a bit of a moment here. So I do it again. I type in J. Jill again. Still no issue, no finds, even though I know that I have them. Here we go. No. Here we go. Okay. So I typed in Pure Jill just to verify that we had the item. And those are all of our Pure Jill items. And I like to see all four of those boxes over there. And then I am going to just double check it on eBay or go to my eBay. These are all of the items listed on my eBay. If they're in red, that means I've already looked at them today. And then I'm just going to go in and edit my listing. I'm sure there's a quicker way to do this, but I'm trying to go one by one so that I only have to redo this process once. As I revamp my eBay store to accelerate my eBay business, I need to go back and clean up some of the things that I had done in the past with my old knowledge or lack thereof. And so I'm adding keywords to titles. I am double checking item specifics. And most importantly, I am editing the price so that it is in line with other eBay items in that same brand, size, and style. As you can see, I added travel to the listing. And what do I keep going? Oh, and then I type it in. I have two eBay windows open, and then I'm just double checking when I type my title in what the solds look like. I'm altering it a little bit because sometimes I just want to get it down to dresses in general or jeans in general, and so I can see what the solds are there and just doing a little research and learning as I go. And then I'm going to go back after I look through and price mine based on what I've learned. I'm going to edit to condition because there were new ones in there. And new ones scare. If you have a used item up against a new item, it's going to skew what you can list it for. So I go down back over to List Perfectly, and then I am editing the price on List Perfectly. Or I'm sorry, I'm in eBay. This is in eBay. I'm editing the price in eBay so that it is more in line with what other items are. And I've decided to take off minimum offers off all of my listings. And adjusting the, and I'm just testing a few at 10% in those highly saturated fields. 10% is promoted is not what we want to do long term, but I'm just testing it in a few of the, on a few items here and as a reseller, I didn't realize how much behind the scenes work that needs to be done. So I have that list that I go through and I kind of check it off. Now, if you're only selling on one platform, your list is going to be different. And like I said, I'm transitioning and refocusing on eBay. So I'm editing the prices on eBay as well as on Poshmark. I spend time doing that each day. So just a lot of like little tasks where I touch each platform each day, but I don't spend a lot of time on any one. So next I'm going to show you what we do on Mercari as well as Depop. In addition to listing every day, I go on to Poshmark, or not Poshmark, but this is Mercari. Our Mercari, sorry, I'm like trying to find where I needed to start. And I promote a listing and I just sort them by likes. So I'm promoting things that have likes and I send offers to the likers of that item. And Mercari only lets you do this with 10 items a day, but it's just a way for me to remain active on the platform each day and also kind of adjust prices to items that people are really interested in. Let me know in the comments if you're still on Mercari and if you promote daily as well. So I do the same thing on Depop. I go into our Depop and I just send offers to all the items that have been liked. Normally I just send the lowest offer, the 15% off. And this, once again, I'm clicking on the app, I'm engaging with customers, and at the same time, I can see if there are any questions or kind of double check if something has sold, just interacting on the platform. And this only takes me a few minutes each day to do on Depop. We don't get a lot of sales on Depop, but I will say sending these likers to offers has really helped boost sales over the past like 6 months on the platform. So here are some items I decided not to take. Okay, friends, we have come to the point in the video where I share our numbers. So I have Monday and Tuesdays because I did not upload a video yesterday because I went out with my friends. I went out for dinner, friends, and then it was like storming and a full rainbow came out. I'll pop it up on the screen. It was pretty. And then when I got home, I was sleepy. And my college daughter was home, so I had to chit chat with her. We sat on the porch and watched it, listened to the rain. It was good times, but as a result, I didn't do my job. So we have Monday numbers and Tuesday numbers. So let me get back to my Canvas screen. So for Monday, And I'm also going to do what sold as well. So I don't have the active eBay listings because I didn't look at it until just a while ago. So I didn't write them down for Monday, but we had 2 sales on eBay and they came to $81.27. I listed 15. I haven't sourced any because I'm trying to stay out of the Goodwill till I get this stuff behind me counted in. Other profit, $75.79, and I'll go over what items sold and where and are what sold in just a second. And the total for Monday was $157.06. So what's sold on Poshmark, we had this ETA blue and black shoulder bag, super clean inside. I'd never sold that brand before. It had been listed since November 3rd. It sold for $26 after $5.20 in fees. I was left with $20.80. I do love picking up the travel bags. Next up were these Torrid capri length jeans. They had been listed since March 26th, so just over our little 30-day threshold. They sold for $25. After the $5 in fees, I was left with $20. Then on eBay, we had these Ann Taylor Loft front flat dress pants sale. They had been listed since March 19th. The order total was $18.72. The buyer paid 68 cents in tax. I paid $2.71 in transaction fees, then $5 in shipping fees, and I was left with $10.66 or 33 cents after all of that. Then on eBay, this Eileen Fisher linen maxi dress black sold. It had been listed since November of 2023. The order total was $97.29. The buyer paid $5.94 in tax. The transaction fee that I paid was $12.42. The shipping was $7.99, and that left me with $70.94 in my pocket. Then on Depop, we had these Athleta biker shorts, black. They sold for the grand total was $20.96. I'll pop the other numbers up on the screen. I did not write them down. And then these Halera Palazzo pant gray new at tag. I ended with $14.03 on those. The biker pants shorts have been listed since March 25th, and the Halera Palazzo pants meet our under 30-day Gold Star goal. They'd only been listed since April 11th. Then looking at Tuesday, we have an active eBay listings of 1633. That is up 6 from the last time I had looked. We are out of eBay listings. They start back over tomorrow. So if we don't actively go in and reset them, end and start a new one, they're not redoing them because we don't have any listings left. So some of those have fallen off. So they'll have to be manually added back on, because that's the life of an eBay seller who has a lot of listings. Number of items sold on eBay, we had 2 sales for a total of $30.72. We listed 15 and still didn't source today. Other profit was $61.28, and we are at $92 and counting for the total for today. I'm doing this a little earlier. I'm doing it at 7:30, and I still have some sales coming in, like some people on eBay who have not paid, and I don't count my chickens before they hatch. So our weekly total right now is sitting at $249.06. So here's what sold on Tuesday, April 20th. These zany Garnet Hill hooded zip jacket. It had been listed since April 25th, so it's under 30 days. It sold for $25. with after the $5 in fees, I was left with 20. That was on Poshmark. Next up on Mercari, we had this Torrid Harper pullover top in red. It was a 0X. It sold for 20. As you know, on Mercari now, there's no fees for sellers, so I made 20. That also was under 30 days. It had been listed since April 27th, so a week ago. Next up on eBay, we had this New York & Company splatter paint jumpsuit. It had been listed since March 24th of 2023. It was new with tags, and I got it free from a friend at church. It sold for, the order total was $24.29. The buyer paid $3.62 in tax. I paid, no, that's not tax. That is the transaction fee. And then the shipping was $6.16, and I was left with $11.71. Next was this Torrid Eyelet top size 2X. It had been listed in less than and under 30 days. It was actually last week listed on April 25th. It was a 2X, and it sold for $24.51. The transaction fee was $3.46, and the shipping was $4.31 for a grand total of $15.11. Then on eBay, we had these Figs Technical 3-pocket scrub top size large blue. It had been listed since November 20th of 2023. It sold for $24.47. The transaction fee was $3.41, and the shipping was $4.43 for a grand total of $15.61. And then on Depop, we had this Spiritual Gangster tank top extra small sale today, and it sold, we had ended with $9.57. I'll pop the receipt on the screen so you can see the other numbers, and that brings us to $92 for the day. So that's it for today's video, friends. Be sure to give this video a like and let me know if you like me adding the details of what sold at the end. And I will see you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe and do all the things, share all the videos, and watch the playlist at the end, friends. Bye-bye.
3 Queens Brazil, where the deals just shine. Boss ladies on the grind every single time. From Vegas to new, they got the fashion view. Step into their world, you feel brand new. Got Gucci, got Prada, got everything you crave. Their passion for fashion is what they bravely gave. Brazil game strong and the ladies in command. 3 Queens Brazil, taking over the land.